year 2020, during the terrible COVID pandemic, there was one brave doctor who got it right. Dr. David Brownstein kept his office open when other doctors were closing their practices. Dr. Brownstein worked round the clock day after day, bravely fighting to save patients from COVID, even while exposing himself to the risks. And many times, his treatments succeeded. He was sure they would because he used techniques he had proven over many years in his practice when fighting other viruses. When he achieved these surprising successes, he took the time to blog online about these saved patients. He wanted other doctors to know what worked, and he wanted the public to have some hope in those difficult days. But then the US government arrived on the scene. They told him to stop posting these signs of hope online. The US government sent him a 6-page threatening letter. In effect, they said, stop telling people you have a treatment that works against the COVID-19 virus. If you don't stop, the letter further implied, we, the government, could permanently shut down your practice and destroy your livelihood and reputation. Dr. Brownstein had no choice. He continued to succeed in his treatments of his patients in Bloomfield, Michigan. But the other doctors and the public in the USA could no longer learn about these successes. Why would the US government do this? Why deny a treatment that was working, and why silence the doctor who knew how to administer that treatment in the middle of a pandemic? It seems likely now, in retrospect, that what the government wanted to do was protect their emergency use authority for the mRNA vaccine. That EUA would be hard to justify if word got out of a competing and very successful treatment. Fast forward a few years, and now, with the worst of the COVID-19 pandemic past, the truth is emerging. According to reports, many people who took the vaccine are suffering from side effects. Plus, the new Trump administration is asking servicemen and women who chose to avoid the vaccine and who, because they refused, were dismissed from the military service. Now our government is asking these honorable servicemen and women to consider rejoining. What is even more amazing is that Dr. Brownstein is still in busy practice and has much more to offer for the health of our country. He has developed other treatments which he believes can deliver better health on a wide range of diseases at much lower prices. He has found ways for patients to heal without overuse of prescription drugs, thus avoiding all those side effects. Here is hoping that the new Trump administration, and specifically RFK Jr., the new HHS secretary, calls upon Dr. Brownstein to help all Americans reach the goal of better health at lower costs. Dr. Brownstein works as medical director of the Center for Holistic Medicine in West Bloomfield, Michigan. Dr. Brownstein had nothing to do with the production of this video. Based on his decades of practice caring for thousands of patients, he has published 17 books on successful breakthrough medical treatments and has lectured around the world. If you think this medical hero should be given another chance to help all Americans, please contact your representatives in government. Urge them to contact RFK Jr., the new Secretary of Health and Human Services, so that he can contact Dr. Brownstein. There is every reason to believe that Dr. David Brownstein can make real medical improvements possible for us all. Isn't that just what so many of us need right now? Yes, let's make America healthy again and ask Dr. David Brownstein to help.